Hello, baseball fans. Welcome into this one. This game will feature AAA baseball from the Pacific Coast League. It's the Tacoma Rainiers and the Oklahoma City Comets. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll here. And starting in this one, Gavin Stone. With 5 pitches in the arsenal, he's got a lot of ways to approach each hitter in this lineup. But if he only has 1 or 2 of those pitches working, the batters will have an easier time guessing what's coming. Anytime you can eliminate pitches from consideration, it gives you a leg up against the pitcher. Stepping to the plate for Tacoma, Connor Joe. Bouncer to second. Freeland. And 1 gone as they make the play. 1 out and the bases are empty. And here's the catcher, Mitch Garver. Not getting the desired results at the plate recently, just 1 hit in the last 5 games. Stone, 6'1" right-hander, 27 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2020. That one ripped, but foul. And here's the 0-2. That one is foul. We'll see another. 1 out and the base is empty. Just off the inside corner.
Circle change. Low inside.
That's down and in. Wow, he's showing outstanding.
Low inside.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Quick start this evening, 2 out in the top of the first. 2 away here, nobody on. Next up, the designated hitter, Will Wilson.
Circle change. Low inside. Low outside.
And that's outside. That slider had some really good sweeping action, but just missed catching the zone. Swings and jolts 1 to left. And it's out of here. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. So 2 down. Caleb Cowell getting ready to hit. Doing a good job lately to avoid swings and misses. Working on a nice 11-game hitting streak. And that's in there at the knees. And that keeps the inning alive. And he keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good games lately. Not much to quibble with on that swing. He had everything going in the right direction and barreled it up for a liner in the center. Nice rip. Carson Taylor now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing down. And that drops in for a strike. And a foul ball, so he stays alive. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Just misses with that one. Fouls it off, still 1-2. High fly to center. Fitzgerald settles under this one. Gets there, got it. Welcome back. And today's starter, Dane Dunning. Keep an eye on this as the game goes on. 5 pitches to choose from, and that can really keep hitters off balance. I'm interested to see whether he's commanding all of those pitches or if he's only got a couple of them working in this one. That could go a long way towards determining how much success he has. Bottom of the first. Now it's the right fielder, Matt Gorski. That one smashed to left field. One away. Nobody on with one out. Digging in for the Comets, Santiago Espinal. And that's ripped to left. And that's a fair ball. Now he turns for second. The relay throw. Safe at second. So a runner aboard. Next to hit, James Tibbs the third. Hard hit to right center. It's pretty deep. Makes the grab, and there's two out. Relay throw to third. He's in there. Had to cover a lot of ground there, and that's why you take those extra reps during batting practice, getting reads on the ball as it comes off the bat. Even a quarter second's hesitation can cost you in the game. Hit hard, should be extra bases. In from third is the tying run. In at second with an RBI double. Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. You talk about strong hands. He's got them. That one was inside, and it got pretty deep in the zone, and he still got enough of it. And that gets down into the gap. The run scores from second. It's 2-1. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double. Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. That's about as well as you can hit one on the inner half. Placed it perfectly in the gap with loud contact and earned the two-bagger. Makes the catch. Inning over. Top half of the second from Oklahoma City. Now it's the second baseman, Ryan Bliss. He swings and fouls one off.
Two-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Ground ball to third base, Espinal. And there's one out. Looking at his swing right now, the mechanics just seem out of whack. Might need to go back to how he was swinging it earlier this year. Colt Emerson batting with one down, takes a strike.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
0-2, and the delivery. Close one, but doesn't get the call. One out and the base is empty. Off the mark there, and it's 2-2. Great job to lay off those pitches down and work the count even at 2-2. That's good discipline. Hard on the ground to first. Will do it alone. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Coming up to the dish for Tacoma, Blake Rambush.
Fastball. High inside.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Middle outside.
2 outs and nobody aboard. Fly ball down the line. Nice grab reaching down to make the play. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the first baseman, Josue De Paula. Grounder to short. Emerson. And there's one away. Ryan Fitzgerald will hit next. Righty sets, kicks, and delivers. Swing and a miss, chases that one, darting out of the zone. And the next pitch is way outside. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Got the strikeout. Already 2 gone in the home half of the second inning. Nobody on and 2 outs. Noah Miller digs in now. Line drive. That's a base hit. A 2-out knock, and it keeps the inning alive. That at-bat was over in the blink of an eye. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. Gorski now at the plate and swings through strike 1. Swings and whips this one deep to left. Forget it. It's going to be long gone. And they boost their lead. It's 4-1. Well, he saw 2 pitches, swung at both of them, and the second time worked out pretty well. That's a good payoff for the aggressive approach. That's a great job of recognizing the breaking ball. Even better, he didn't jump too early at a hanger over the middle. Instead, he stayed back and got every bit of it. The batter now, Santiago Espinal, hits softly on the ground to third. There with plenty of time, inning over. All set for the start of this inning. Here's the center fielder, Ryland Thomas.
Hey! Circle change. Middle outside.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Runner on base to start the inning. It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get a hit.
Ball.
Circle change. Low middle.
This ball is crushed deep to left. This one's gonna go. And they cut into the deficit. It's 4-3. He's been on an upward trend at the plate recently. A lot of good at-bats. When you start stringing them together, the front office definitely takes notice. That's a direct result of the pitcher falling behind 2-0. He may have been aiming a bit, trying to get back in the count, but he put one in a hittable location and paid for it. And now it's going to be Mitch Garver. Fly ball out to right. Gorski moving under this one. And makes the catch. Bases empty, 1 away. Digging in for the Rainiers, Will Wilson.
Ball. Bam.
We're here in the top half of the third. 2 runs in to score in the inning. Line drive to center. Base hit. So 1 on now with 1 away. Nice compact bat tap on that swing and a great rip into center field. Liners like that one are a good way to raise the batting average. And here is Caleb Cowley. That's his 2nd hit of the day. They fire it in quickly, so it's 1st and 2nd with only 1 away. Next up for the Rainiers, swing and a drive. Gone! And they rally from 3 back. It's 6-4. He's putting up great at-bats lately, showing a lot of confidence at the plate. That home run, just another example. Coming up to the dish for Tacoma, Brian Bliss. 0-for-1 so far. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. That one is deep. Can't get there. That should be extra bases. In at second with a 1-out double. And now the shortstop, Cliff Emerson, went hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. Got it. 2-1. Stepping to the plate for Tacoma, Blake Rambush. catches the zone for a strike. And it's 0-2. This is the kind of early chance you can't let slip away. They have to bring him in from scoring position because you don't know the next time you'll get an opportunity like this. In the air to left, towards the line. Can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. You could tell he was sitting on that fastball, but he did keep it. And a swing and a miss. That stops the bleeding. Inning over. Bottom of the inning. Coming up to the dish for Oklahoma City, James Tibbs III. Fastball almost clipped the batter. It feels like he's entering make-or-break territory here. If he doesn't turn this start around, he won't last much longer. A laser into the outfield. And a quick out, number one. Next up for the Comets, Ryan Ward. Cracked a double the first time at bat. Fly ball to right. Joe under it. And a couple of quick outs. Bases are empty with 2 away. Alex Freeland, the next to hit. Doubled home a run the first time at bat. And swing and a miss. Rips this one to short. Play made. That ends the inning. Top of the 4th inning with the Rainiers at the dish.
Circle change.
Thomas, 25 years old, and he's usually in right field, but today he's starting in center. That one at the knees, it's a strike. Thomas wants to challenge here, thought it was a ball. And that one did miss. The strike is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for him. That ABS review sponsored by Gloucester and Tiresias Optical, innovating vision care since 1887 in Jericho, New York. Try their new daily contact lenses that fully dissolve after 24 hours with a 99% success rate. There's a strike, and it's 2-1. That one is absolutely pummeled. Into the corner, but foul. This one to third. Tosses to first. Leadoff batter retired in the 4th. And now the right fielder, Connor Joe. Already a homer for him in this one. I guess the silver lining is that he hasn't walked anybody, but they are peppering him with their hitting. He needs to miss some more bats.
Circle change.
1-1 pitch now. And that drops in for a strike. Now a fly ball to right center. Fitzgerald should have this one. Gets there. Got it. Here's the catcher, Mitch Garver. 2 outs, bases empty.
Ball 1.
4-seam fastball. Low outside.
Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. Nice job out there as he gets him 1-2-3. Welcome back. The Comets at the dish in the bottom of the 4th.
The catcher, Robinson.
Oklahoma City has had AAA baseball every season since 1962. Their 5th league title in 2023 ended a 27-year championship drought for OKC. Now here's the 0-2. In the air to left. And he makes an incredible catch. Wow. I love the decisive approach he took on that play. The ball was sinking quickly, and he had to make a choice to play it on the bounce or dive for it. High-risk move to lay out for it, but he made the catch. Great job. Bases empty, one away. And here's the first baseman, Josue De Paula, 0 for 1. That's off the mark, 1-0. Left field. And a couple of quick outs. And now the center fielder, Ryan Fitzgerald. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. 2 down and nobody aboard. In the air, out towards right center. Pretty deep. Tracks it down for the out. That is the inning. We're ready for the 5th inning. And now the DH, Will Wilson.
Two-seam fastball. Low middle.
On a line to center. And makes the catch. 1 out and the bases are empty. Digging in for the Rainiers, Caleb Cowley.
Hey!
Two-seam fastball. High inside.
Up the middle. And there's a hit. So they get a runner on with a 1-out single. He's put together a really excellent game with the bat. Great job of hitting to not get tied up or jammed on the inside pitch. He showed a compact, efficient swing that got the barrel to the ball and shot it back up the middle for the hit. On 0-1, the delivery. Foul ball there. Next offering is upstairs. So he got ahead 0-2, but way off the mark with the heater. At the plate, he sees that the pitcher wants to use the fastball to punch him out. He needs to be ready and not get beat. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Ryan Bliss now at the plate, 1 for 2.
Circle change. Low inside.
On the ground, and it goes just foul.
Change. Low middle.
Ball that's outside.
Slider. Low outside.
Next
Ball,
pitch
that's
misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Middle inside.
He's doing a good job of changing speeds. First the off-speed stuff, then the heat. Now the hitter's off balance.
Circle change.
Cowley leading off first with 2 away. Slice to right. And that's down, a base hit. Lead runner turns at second, and now runners on the corners with 2 away. Great job to step through that and line it the other way for a knock. That's the kind of thing hitters work on consistently, and he's turning that work into in-game success. We're in the top of the 5th inning. Runners on first and third, 2 away. His slider is absolutely hissing on its way home. 91 miles. Well, that's a strikeout, and that does it for this inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th inning. Stepping to the plate for Oklahoma City, Noah Miller. Swing and a miss, just waving at that one. Up the middle. Into the outfield, base hit. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. It's a nice, simple approach there. Sent that one back through the middle for a clean base hit. Back to the top of the order here. Matt Gorski will hit next. He's already homered in this ballgame. Hit on the ground, might be 2. 1 at second. And 2. What a play. Santiago Espinal digs in now. Two out, base is empty. Strike two. Great pitch to get a swing like that. That's to third. Callie slings to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. On to the top half of inning number 6. And now at the plate, Blake Rambush. So they turn things over to the righty, Nick Robertson. This game is still pretty tight, so he has to give the bats a chance and keep it close. No mistake pitches. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
And the 0-1 now. And fires in a heater at 95.
Low inside.
Puts this one in the air down the line. Towards the line, looking up, makes a one-handed catch. Nobody on with one out. Next up for the Rainiers, Ryland Thomas.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Thomas wants another look at the called strike, and here's a challenge. Sharp eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they still have both challenges.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
It's a pop-up. DePaula under it. And a couple of quick outs. To the top of the order we go. Now it's the right fielder, Connor Joe. He's already gone yard in this game. And the slider just misses. 2 down and nobody aboard. And we're in the top half of the 6th.
Four-seam fastball. Middle inside.
That's inside.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
A little bit high. Ball 3.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
And he fires in a strike. Swing and a high fly to left. Fitzgerald moving under it. Gets there. Got it. Home half of the 6th. Digging in for the Comets, James Tibbs III. Fly to left. Rambush gets there under it. 1 up, 1 down. Coming up to the dish for Oklahoma City, Ryan Ward. Not close with that one, but still chase. That's a strike. Strike 2. 2 straight swings to start this AB, and he'll need to show more discipline if he doesn't want to whip. Up the middle. That one will find its way through, and that's a 1-out single. He's got a multi-hit game now, which has to feel especially good after his recent lack of results. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't exactly square it up, but that's a good approach paying off. In the air to left. 2 away now. Next up for the Comets, Chucky Robinson. Positively robbed of a base hit the last time up. Hit in the air, right field. And that's the inning. Top of the 7th here, Mitch Garver getting ready to hit. Ripped, but it curls foul. Crushed that first pitch fastball, but too early. good moment to remind yourself to keep the weight back. Gets the slider in there for a strike. That slider just spun up in the zone. If it's in a hittable spot, it could go a long way. Swinging a drive, deep left field, pretty far back there. And it's gone! Home run! It just got out of here. Third home run of the season. And they tack one on the board. It's 7-4. It's a party at the plate for him in this ball game. 4 homers now. Seems like they enjoy taking 360-foot laps. Stepping in, Will Wilson. And that's an out. And next, the cleanup hitter, Caleb Cowley. Lined a single into center the last time up. That's in there. Strike one. Robertson's 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2019.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Two-seam fastball. High inside. Slider. Low outside.
Ground ball to
Foul.
first, and that's just foul.
High inside.
1-2 offering.
Two-seam fastball. Low inside.
And the
Inside,
slider
ball 2.
just misses. Wow, he's showing an excellent eye at the plate. Really tough pitch to take.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
The 2-2. Here's a pop-up. Robinson in position. And makes the catch. Tough way for this AB to end for the batter. He saw that one coming right down the pipe. His eyes got big, and he lost control of his swing mechanics. That pop-up should have been a laser into the gap. Check swing. Did the bat break the flame? Yes, it's a strike. That one out to right. And it drops in. And that extends the inning. And that makes it another multi-hit game for him. He's had some really good ABs lately. He's got some impressive wrist strength to be able to pull a ball on the outer half that hard. Not many hitters can do that. Lifted in the air to right center. And that's a base hit. Lead runners around second. That puts runners at the corners with 2 away. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Colt Emerson. Struck out on just 3 pitches the last time. 1-0, here's the pitch. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. 1 ball, 1 strike. That hits the corners. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Line drive, and it's caught. And that ends the inning. We're back, and the new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th, Casey Legumina. Will get to work on holding this lead. And now, Josue De Paula. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base knock. Off to a good start with the leadoff knock. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Sometimes you don't need to hit it all that hard. Just put it in play and hope it finds a hole like it did on that grounder. Fitzgerald at the plate for the 3rd time. Fans on that one. Well struck, out to left. It's carrying. Makes the catch up against the wall. That was a really nice over-the-shoulder grab, flashing some serious defensive ability on that play. Miller, the batter now, with for strike 1. He must have been sitting on something off speed. And that one nearly hit him. this one the other way. Dumps one into left. And two aboard now as the lead runner stops at second. And he's put together quite a game at the plate. This next at bat looms very long. So digging in, Matt Gorski, 1 for 3. This one to right. And that is a foul ball. Gets that fastball by the swing upstairs. Late on that swing, and he was probably trying to stay back for something off speed. Got the strikeout. That's out number 2. Santiago Espinal now at the plate. Hard liner. And there's a hit. One run comes in. Coming around third. Also in the score. Nicely done. Brings home 2. A lot of ways they can tie this one. Righty reliever out the pen. Carlos Vargas trying to strand the runner at second. Next is the designated hitter, James Tibbs III. Crank out to right center. Thomas settles under it. And that's that. We go to the 8th. Blake Rambush digs in now.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Close, but call the ball. Getting squeezed a bit here in the late going.
Two-seam fastball. Low inside.
This one lifted in the air, left field. And there's one away. Base is empty, one away. Ryland Thomas, the next to hit.
Four-seam fastball.
Hey!
Two-seam fastball. Two-seam fastball.
0-2, rocks and fires. This one in the air to right. Drops for a hit, couldn't run it down. Coming up to the dish for Tacoma, Connor Joe. Skies it to right field. Gorski has this one sized up. Gets there, got it. And here's the catcher, Mitch Garver. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Thomas, the runner at first with 2 out. Swing, high fly down the right field line. Gorski moving under this one and makes the catch. On to the bottom of the 8th. Ryan Ward getting ready to hit. That one almost got it. Just can't catch up to the heat. Hoping to put the tying run aboard. A swing and a miss. What a stop. Throws to first, and they get the out. Alex Freeland now at the plate. Ground ball to short, Emerson. And that is out number 2. 2 down now, and the next batter, Chucky Robinson. Corner infielders guard the lines. They're trying to keep extra bases at bay. Fly ball, right field. And the inning is over. All set to start the 9th inning in this one. Will Wilson digs in now. Swing and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Stepping to the plate for Tacoma, Caleb Cowley. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And the slider just misses. Set down looking for the backwards K. And a strikeout. That's out number 1 here in the 9th. Next is the switching. A new arm into the game, the righty, Evan Phillips. Has to collect quick outs and keep the team within striking distance. Next pitch is downstairs. And that's a fair ball. Runner around third. Scores on that one. Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the 2-bagger. Well, he was a touch behind on that swing, but strong wrists and a good job of getting on plane meant he could make good contact and shoot it down the left field line. 1-0 and the pitch.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Runner on at third, 1 away. Swing and a miss. Got the batter swinging. Way out front for strike 3. Digging in for the Rainiers, Cliff Emerson.
All 1.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Ball 2.
And it's a pop. Robinson under it. Gets there. Got it. That ends the inning and limits the damage. Back now and on the mound, the closer, Troy Taylor. No such thing as an easy save, but he's got the right approach and attitude to thrive in these moments. On a cold night like this, every batter is dreading getting jammed on a high 90s fastball like that one. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And there's one down. Now at the plate, Ryan Fitzgerald. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. And swing and miss. Some serious velocity coming out of the pen, clearly. Fights that one off, will reset and do it again. Oh, 2, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Only 1 out remaining. Now it's the shortstop, Noah Miller. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th, and it's a 2-run game. Here's the 0-2. Oklahoma City down to their last strike. Ripped to third. to first. Nice pick on a ball in the dirt, and that ends the ball game. Final line of 8-6 in this one. For our entire outstanding crew here at the show, I'm Ben Gelman. Thanks for tuning in.